Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Raw News channel. And guys, today is May 4th, otherwise known as Star Wars Day. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this awesome unboxing, which is the Star Wars Vintage Collection Jabba's Palace Adventure Set. Guys, look at this packaging. It looks amazing. And I managed to get this playset from my good friend over at the Warp Zone, so I'm really happy to have it here in my collection. But yes, to celebrate today, I thought, what the heck? Let's go ahead and unbox this awesome looking playset here. Originally, I was going to review it right when I got it, but I decided to save it for this special occasion, and my goodness, I am already in love. Look at this, like retro style packaging we have here. Really cool. You do get Han and Carbonite and Rey Eyes. You also get the Return of the Jedi logo up here, which you can already see, and the Kenner logo on the bottom. On the side of the packaging, you get another shot of Jabba's palace, and then of course the name of the playset. It's exactly the same on the other side as well. The back of the box looks exactly the same, except you do get the Vintage Collection logo right here, the Disney logo, and the Hasbro logo on the bottom. On the back of the box, or actually the top, I should say, you just get another visual of how you would do the setup for the set. And then, of course, it does have like the Return of the Jedi logo and the name of the playset. And then on the bottom, you do get another shot of the playset. So what I'll do is just like the Tantive 4 playset I reviewed back then, I'll go ahead and get everything out of the box, maybe show you guys what's inside, put it together, and then we'll go from there. So I just opened the side flap right here, and I'm guessing everything is going to be inside of this cardboard box, so I'll go ahead and bring it out. So here's already, oh, I see the card back right here. I hope that's not the Han one. Let's see. If it is, that's fine. I can fix it up. But I'm glad the card backs are in here. Awesome, so I'll remove that. So here's a look at what was inside. Let's see. I'll go ahead and just slowly get everything out. And here's everything out of the box. Starting off with the instruction manual. It's really handy. Shares everything with how to install the entire playset. And even shows you how to put Han and Carbonite on the wall. You, of course, get the main stage right here, or like this wall. And then it does come with two individual pieces right here for the sides. So we'll go ahead and install that later on. And of course, some of the main, attractions of this playset would have to be the included figures. So I'm really happy to finally have Han Solo and Carbonite in my collection. He's going to go very nicely on my wall. Kind of ironic. But I think I had stated it in my anniversary video that I would not be opening up this figure here on this video, because I do want to collect it, keep it inside the card back. So I won't be reviewing him, but I will be reviewing Rey Eyes because I did pick him back like maybe 2 years ago. I do have my other one. I'll get him right now. So here is my original Rey Eyes. You can see with the dust, the beautiful amount of dust on that bubble. You can see the difference with the condition of that bubble and the card. It does look very nice. Might review, I don't know, I'd have to see the condition of the card backs and stuff. This one's not too bad. It did get a little bit scratched up here, so I might review the one it comes with. But other than that, I will be reviewing Rey Eyes on this video as well, so stay tuned for that. And here is Jabba's palace set up. So as you can see right here, it looks really good. And I'm sure if you have, the newer Jabba's palace, the one with from the Book of Boba Fett and the one with Bib Fortuna, I'm sure everything about this room would go perfect with that playset. But as you can see, looks great. Visually, I'm really impressed. Like, it really captures the vibe of Jabba's palace, obviously, with the sand walls and the atmosphere. So it's really cool seeing all that within this playset. I will say the amount of detail already with these two like animal busts with the tauntaun, and I don't know what that is. It's like a cow. And then of course, here's a closer look at the room. So there's a switch back here that you're able to flick up and down, as you can see right here. Trying to flick it down. There it is. That's to lower and raise the actually, you know what? I do have a carbonite Han Solo thing from the Slave 1. I might get that in a minute to showcase it. Maybe it works on that. We'll have to see. But anyway, it raises that down, like the feature that she uses right here with this little pin pad. But really cool. So I just got my Han from the Boba Fett like playset, the Slave 1 that we just reviewed a while back. Unfortunately, I guess I don't have the right backing. I'll have to try and see about that. But there's nothing to connect it with. I've been trying to see if the lever will catch it, and it is pretty flush against the wall there. So I guess you would have to use the other carbonite Han Solo that it comes with. And then there's another cool feature about this playset. As you already saw, I did mix up the walls of the room differently, and that's because that's what you can do. So as you can see right here, there are two hollow pegs. So all you do is just push it right here. There's two pegs on this side of the wall. There's two right here. You just press up against it, and that's it. You can create a more secluded space like this. You can, of course, get both of these door entrances. Get them off like that. And now you have a much larger scale room to work with. So it's kind of nice that it gives you a bunch of options. Both the top and the bottom have some really nice little like vent details going throughout it. So that's really cool to see. And then here's the back of the playset, just so you guys get an idea. So I guess with the playset out of the way, we can move on to reviewing Rey Eyes. So looking at the figure in hand, as far as like the card back, looks epic. Love this picture of Rey Eyes just casually there in the sail barge. You of course get his name in the little pill, the Return of the Jedi logo right there, the character inside the bubble and the accessories, and the Kenner logo on the bottom. And then here in the back, he is VC number 137, and there's like a little checklist featuring Han and Carbonite, Rey Eyes, the Elite Praetorian Guard, Lando Calrissian, Chewbacca, and an Imperial Stormtrooper. And then you get some little like warnings and some details about the character. And here's Rey Eyes out of his bubble. Pretty decent looking figure. Of course, I always appreciate any of the Return of the Jedi figures, and I'm trying to build up my wall, so I have most of the pirates already, but there are a few that I am missing, and Rey Eyes is another exception. I love the look of him, especially the outfit. Very unique. He has like this brown shirt, as you can see right there, this large belt. As far as articulation, I bet it feels good to move him around. He's like, oh yeah, he can finally stretch. So he does have movement right here in the top of the head. So you get pretty wide range. There's like side to side, up and down. Here's a nice detailed look, a close up on that head sculpt. Looks very cool. I wish they would make more of the pirates for the Black Series. But the Vintage Collection always does a great job with the, original trilogy type of characters. So again, thumbs up to Hasbro over there. And then, like I mentioned before, he has this really unique looking outfit. You can see that he does have a swivel right here in the lower waist. It isn't a ball joint, so he just swivels. But other than that, I will take it. You get some nice wrinkles going throughout this brown shirt of his. He has like this V-neck collar. Very nice. As far as the arms do move pretty good. He does have like a butterfly joint of some type, so that's nice to see. Elbow goes up, swivel at the elbow, the hands, and again, the same thing for this side as well. Really cool. Very easy to move around. And then I was gonna say his hands are enormous. Look at that. He has these giant hands. I don't think I've ever like looked at Ray Eye's hands from like a close up. So this is very interesting to me. From what I can tell, I'm like, did you dip your hands in the Cajun mix boil that we were trying to get ready for, our brunch or dinner or whatever? He's like, mm-hmm. Because those look really, well, they look like crab heads or crab claws or some kind. Up next, looking at the belt, get some nice little things there and there. These two pouches, I guess, these silver things. Get this brown belt, nothing in the back, and then it does, runs down the outfit. Looking at the legs, he has like these really cool looking pants. Has like this white stripe running down the side of his thigh. It runs down. It's like these knee pads, sort of. And with vintage collection figures, you can't do the splits, so the best you're gonna get is like a sitting down position. His legs go back. He does have some joints right here at the knee, so he is able to kneel. And those boots are really cool. I love his boots. They look really neat. He has like these chaps, you can tell right there. Everything is beige color from the chap to the boot itself. And I don't know, there isn't really a swivel or nothing like that, so the legs just stay straight. And he does come with two very different pistols. So in case one wasn't enough, he had to get two. But they are really cool. As you can see with this first one, has like this unique look to it with like a scope, has this longer barrel, and actually has like a indenture or somewhat like that for like his huge, enormous hands. And then the other one's kind of basic. I feel like we've seen that one before, but I may be wrong. But yeah, that was pretty much everything that I had to show within this unboxing. And other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this awesome video that I was able to make for you all. I know I had fun not only doing it, but I was anticipating the day that I opened up this playset. I'm glad I finally was able to, especially on May the 4th. But other than that, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your May the 4th day, and then, of course, tomorrow being Revenge of the 5th. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you haven't already, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Happy May the 4th, guys, and may the Force be with you.